Back at it with a brand new Call of Duty video, guys, and this video is on all the new Black Ops 6 multiplayer maps. We're going to be breaking down all the launch maps, which is pretty much all the maps that are coming out when the game releases, and they're actually going to have a nice amount of maps for the beginning of the game. But it says Call of Duty players are being treated to a brand new multiplayer experience in Black Ops 6, complete with overhauled movement, the return of the classic Prestige system, and 16 multiplayer maps split between 12 core and 4 strike maps. The core maps are traditionally 6v6 battlegrounds. Some will be fast and frequent experiences, while others will be medium-sized to support hardcore and slower-paced matches. The remaining 4 are smaller strike maps, which can be played in chaotic 6v6 or as 2v2 playlists. The roster of the maps is set to increase drastically post-launch, with the new arrivals in each major seasonal update, just like MW3. The beta gave players a shot of only some of the new maps. So here's a look at all the Black Ops 6 maps arriving with its October 25th launch. So first off, we'll be breaking down all BO6 core maps. The first map we got here, guys, we got Skyline. It's a medium-sized map. Skyline is set in Avalon, rumored to be the next Warzone map after Verdansk, and sees players dunk in and out on the rooftops of a luxury resort. Although mostly featuring close-range fights, players always fight across the wide open area surrounding the pool. Getting from one side of the map to the other is extremely tough, but you can take the underground route to the panic room for some sneaky flanks. Players mostly like this map, with it often regarded as the best from the beta period. Now break down the next map, guys. We got Scrud. It's a medium size. Set in Iraq in 1991, Scrud takes place in the aftermath of a missile strike on a military base. The broken satellite dish is the map's most prominent feature and the main power position. As you can see, almost all of the action. There are also some underground areas and trenches to move around in, but generally the team that holds the satellite will dominate the kill feed. Now break down the next map, guys. We got Rewind. It's medium size. Rewind brings players to a strip mall at the edge of Liberty Falls in West Virginia, also the setting of one of BO6's Zombies launch maps, with long lines of sight at either side and a chaotic interior for close range fights. You can bring whatever weapon or playstyle and you can make something work. Snipers and LMGs thrive in the parking lot and back alley on either side of the building, but something like the Tanto .22 would tear through anyone inside the video retail store in the center. Now break down the next map, guys. We got Babylon. It's a small size. Babylon is the smallest map in Black Ops 6 beta, and although bigger than Shipment, it serves a similar purpose: non-stop action. Taking place in ancient rooms, there are plenty of knocks and crannies to navigate. No matter where you spawn, you'll only be a second or two away from getting into a fight. This led to a lot of frustration with the map in the beta, but expect spawns to get adjusted ahead of launch. Now break down the next map, guys. We got Direlect. It's a small map set in an abandoned train graveyard in the Appalachian Mountains. Direlect focuses on close range fights among all the broken down train cars. If you can master Omni movement, you'll be a force to be reckoned with, as you can dive in and out the train cars and keep enemies guessing, or you can set up in the towers with the LMG, AR, or sniper and pick off players from a distance. Now break down the next map, guys. We got Protocol. It's a medium size. Although it wasn't a fully playable map, Protocol was in the beta as a training arena. This island off the coast of Avalon features ruined structures, artillery, and underground bunker, and building interiors that would provide some high ground. Now break down the next map right here, guys. We got Vault. It's medium size. Vault looks to be taken from Black Ops 6 campaign, where the devs said you'll infiltrate an old sewery system underneath an opulent casino in southern Europe. This seems to be the aftermath of the heist, where the vault door is blown open and the area is flooded, likely meaning water and swimming will play a large part. Now breaking down the next map, guys, we got Lowtown. It's a medium size. Lowtown is set in a bright and sunny, although war-torn town that looks like southern Europe. Canals and bridges wave between the buildings, so expect gameplay similar to Warzone's Vondel, where the water can be used for a quick getaway. Now breaking down the next map, guys, we got Red Card. It's medium size. This medium sized map is set in a soccer stadium in Europe, with the signs and banners written in French. The fictional Avalon area is in the Mediterranean, so it could be set there. Now breaking down the next map, guys, we got Vorkuta, medium size. Vorkuta is an area that should be similar to the longtime Call of Duty fans, as it's the Soviet prison where Mason and Reznov were held in the original Black Ops. The classic campaign level will return in Black Ops 6 as a playable 6v6 map. Now breaking down the next map right here, guys, we got Payback. It's small size. Payback appears to be set in the same mansion as the campaign safe house. This abandoned seaside manor is a former KGB black site that becomes Woods and his team's base of operations during Black Ops 6's story. And the next map we got here, guys, we got Subsonic. It's small size, set in what appears to be an American Air Force base in what's most likely Iraq. Considering the Gulf War setting and Scrud also being set in Iraq, Subsonic sees players fight in and amongst hangars housing F-117 subsonic aircraft, hence the name. Now breaking down the next map, guys, we got Nuketown, small post-launch. So post-launch launch means later on within the game. This classic Nuketown map will arrive in Black Ops 6 after launch. Although it hasn't been officially announced or revealed, we can see a dev loading it into during the official reveal. It will also most likely arrive sometime between the launch and Season 1 update, similar to how Nuketown 84 came to Black Ops Cold War a couple weeks after it arrived. Now breaking down all BO6 strike maps. First off, we got Stakeout. Also set in Avalon, Stakeout is a small strike map that sees players fight in an apartment. There are only a few rooms, so close range weapons like SMGs and shotguns will be your best friends here. A few closed doors will halt the action for the first few seconds, but once the match kicks off properly, expect full-on chaos. Now breaking down the next map right here, guys, we got Gala. Gala is around the same size as the other strike maps, but is much more open, with sparse areas without cover and long lines of sight. Controlling the roof in the circular lounge in the center of the Chariot event turned Warzone is key to success, but you can also get around the edge of the map to get into enemy spawns. Now breaking down the next map right here, guys, we got Pit. It's a small size. Pit sees players fight it out in a claustrophobic mining tunnel in Russia. Although extremely close and chaotic, there are plenty of cover in the form of rocks and minecarts. Just watch out for grenades being launched down the tunnels towards your spawn, as well as the upper floor that each spawn side has a ladder up to. Now breaking down the last map we got here, guys, we got Sandhouse. Previously called Sandhouse, Warhead is a destroyed version of Nuketown. Since it's a strike map, this won't replace the map as a whole. Most likely just a section of the map has been changed up with the destruction. Hope you enjoyed this video, guys. It's pretty much a breakdown on all the new Black Ops 6 multiplayer maps, and I pretty much broke down every single launch map that will release when the game releases. That'll be on October 25th. Make sure that you're ready for this Black Ops 6 release. I'll be breaking down every single thing for Black Ops 6. Subscribe if you're new to my channel and like this video. Peace.
Got a bitch that work the pole and she got her